The MasterClass that I just experienced is a very curious group of people, very international, very good questions. I was impressed by the way the questions were raised, the courage people showed, and the depths of thought. What is the discussion around shareholder value or stakeholder value? The discussion is pretty theoretical, because how do you really create long-term sustainable value? You have to have answers for your employees. You have to have answers for your constituencies. You have to have a good performance in the end of the day also of your businesses. And that only comes together if you cater to those groups. You can create very short-term shareholder value. I never stood for that. I was always in it for the long term, because I think that's really how you create value. I think that people in the end of the day, when they get asked at home, why do you spend such enormous amounts of time in your job? Why don't you have the weekend for us by their children? They must have an answer. And the answer must be something which they really truly are behind. So I believe that particularly in today's challenging time, meaning is probably more important than ever. ESMT certainly is one of the most wonderful, beautiful environments that you can envision, right in the center of one of the most vibrant cities that the planet has, Berlin, with a hugely, enormously diverse group of people here. And you see that reflected in the type of people that ESMT takes on. Critical was their question in the end: so what's your final advice to us? And I then back to an advice that I had been given when I was 17 by one of my mentors. And he said, Klaus, what is really important is that you do what you like, because in the end, it's going to motivate you to go the extra mile, and that's going to make you successful, and that's going to make you a living, and in the end, it's going to make you happy, and that's most important, what counts.